Today, we will be focused on hexagram 19 approach, leadership, and persuasion. Focus on wisdom and understanding in leadership. These will be our key points here. Also, we'll be talking about avoid coercion, avoiding coercion, using empathy and reasoning to foster trust and harmony of long-term success. These are all related to hexagram 19, that is. There are cycles of good and bad. Life cycles are inevitable. Prosperity may be followed by challenges, and especially around September, the key strategies include embracing current opportunities with gratitude, and of course, planning for potential hardships in the future. Guidance for teachers. Teachers should act as guides and protectors, embodying humility to foster connections, empathy to inspire learning, truthfulness to build trust. True leadership requires patience, tolerance, and a commitment to uplifting others. So let's get started doing just that. First, I must ask you to please subscribe to this channel. The Oracle Overview. Oracle Overview. Hexagram 19 is called Lin, translated as nearing, or other variations can be tuned as approach or forest. The structure, lower trigram, dual, open, swamp or forest type view. The upper trigram, field or earth, that is. Let's talk about hexagram 19, which is known as Lin, or translate to nearing. This hexagram is also referred to as approach or forest. Let's look at its structure. It consists of two trigrams. The lower trigram, as I said, is dual, representing openness or swamp or some type of forest scenery. The upper trigram is kun, symbolizing the field or earth, ground, that is. These elements, I might add, suggests a movement or action towards something significant. It's a call to approach with confidence, harnessing the qualities of openness and groundedness. It's a fascinating concept that we'll explore further in the next section. We will see how these ideas translate into action and qualities of leadership. The oracle, the judgment approach has supreme success. Perseverance furthers. When the eighth month comes, there will be misfortune. Eighth month. Let's talk about the judgment of hexagram 19. Approach. Approach has supreme success. Perseverance furthers. Suggestions suggests that when we approach situations of people with openness and determination, success is within reach. This is a powerful reminder for us to remain committed and diligent. Second part, when the eighth month comes, there will be misfortune. It introduces a cautionary note. It implies also that potential challenges and setbacks as time progresses, using us to remain, urging us to remain diligent and prepare for change. Consider how these insights might apply to your own experiences of growth or challenge. How can perseverance and foresight help you navigate the journey ahead? Again, think about how can perseverance and foresight help you navigate the journey ahead. The oracle, the image, the earth above the lake, the image of approach. Thus, the superior man is inexhaustible in his will to teach. He's all out teacher and without limits in his tolerance and protection of the people, my people. Okay, let's talk more about hexagram 19, Lynn, titled The Oracle, the Image, the phrase, the earth above the lake, The earth above the lake creates a vivid picture of approach. Imagine our earth meets water, symbolizing a solid base supporting a more fluid, adaptable element. This imagery encourages us to be firmly grounded yet open to change. Key point here, superior man or leader is inexhaustible in his will to teach. Think about the dedication that requires. It's about being consistently present and willing to share knowledge. Secondly, he is without limits in his tolerance and protection of the people. This speaks to the boundless empathy and support a true leader should offer. It sets a standard for leadership that is both nurturing and both wise. As we consider these images, let's reflect on how they relate to leadership and community building. Now, let's transition smoothly to the next section where we'll explore the practical interpretations of these concepts in leadership and persuasion. Interpretation, leadership, and persuasion. Leaders should avoid force, that is, use wisdom, empathy, and persuasion to get around opponents. Encourage others with humility and reasoning to build trust and harmony. As we delve into the interpretations of leadership from the oracle, the emphasis is on avoiding force. Instead, leaders are encouraged to lead with wisdom, empathy, and persuasion. These qualities are key to effective leadership. By engaging others with humility and reasoning, leaders can build trust and harmony, which are essential for cohesive and motivated, essential for a cohesive and motivated team. That is, this approach not only strengthens relationships, but also fosters a supportive environment where collaboration thrives. Remember this, true leadership lies in the ability to inspire and guide others without resorting to force and coercion. These principles not only apply to leaders, but to anyone looking to influence positively in their community or workplace. Interpretation, cycles of good and bad. Prosperity is possible now, but challenges may come in September. Reflections, the reflects the natural ebb and flow of life. That's what this segment is today. Reflection of the natural ebb and flow of life. Prepare contingencies and remain resilient. Contingencies, key word. Let's dive into the interpretation of the cycles of good and bad. In life, that is, we experience both prosperity and challenges, much like the ebb and flow of the tides. Right now, we may be in a phase of prosperity. However, it's important to remember that challenges could arise, particularly around September. This natural cycle reminds us to prepare for the unexpected. The emphasis here is be prepared, prepare by planning contingencies. That is, we can face any difficulties with resilience and grace. Reflect on how we can embrace this cycle using it as an opportunity for growth. Let's remain steadfast, ensuring that our preparations today builds a foundation for tomorrow. Cycles of good and bad, ebbs and flow. Interpretation, guidance for teachers. A teacher or a leader must practice humility, lead with empathy, be truthful, and committed to uplifting others. Let's talk more into the core of what defines an effective teacher or leader. First and foremost, we must practice humility. Humility allows us to connect with others on a human level, making our guidance more reliable and impactful, truthful, that is. Next, leading with empathy. This means truly understanding and valuing the perspectives and emotions of those we guide. Be bona fide. When we emphasize, we create an environment of trust and safety where growth can flourish. Finally, being somewhat truthful and committed to uplifting others is crucial. Truthfulness builds credibility, while a commitment to uplifting ensures that we are always working towards the betterment of the individuals and the community we serve. Remember now, each of these qualities not only strengthens our leadership, but also inspires those around us to strive for the same ideals. I need to ask you now, please, if you will, subscribe to our channel, OCD, our calendar of days. We'll be more than grateful that happens. Subscribe today, please, to stay updated on the latest happenings in the channel. Empower your team with valuable insights to create harmony within your business units. Make each day a joyful experience in your world. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe now. Many thanks.